one major issue that you raised, and you're talking about the pay of the teachers. I could still remember in August, a United Kingdom research column, B2B communication, highlighted that one of the growing problems in Nigeria is the underpay of our teachers. And they also talked about the government not doing enough as it concerns the educational sector. Now, if you take your mind back, the federal government budgeted about 3.25 trillion for education, which is 7% of the 54 trillion naira budget of the 2025 budget. And out of that 3.25 that was budgeted for education, just 1.64 was for salaries of teachers. And we do also know that it's only recently that the federal government only increased the minimum wage to about 70,000 naira. Before that, government schools, especially primary schools and secondary schools, teachers were paid about 49,344 naira, which is barely very inadequate for them to care for themselves and their family. So my next question now, yeah, we do know pay is a problem, but do you see an increased pay would not only help to motivate these teachers, but also to bring many other persons into the teaching profession? Because as it stands, we have only 2.4 million teachers in the country, which underscores the importance of having more persons. Do you feel a change in that direction will help? Because we also do know that as of present, we are losing a whole lot of teachers to the United Kingdom and also to countries like Dubai and even Qatar. So my question, can a change of pay help to correct that very factor?
Okay, I believe so. There's a way people that have money think. When you have more money, it changes your orientation, it changes your mind. Okay, that's to a large extent. There are some people, even when they have money, nothing changes. But I'm saying that averagely, when people have money, as in when you appreciate them better or they're in a good working environment,
Yeah.
their mentality changes. Now, because of the pay, we are not only losing teachers to United Kingdom, we are losing teachers to POS, we are losing them to other businesses because they have to survive. They have a side hustle that they need to, because it simply will not work. Some of them are doing home lessons and all that. So what you're even paying them in school, what they make in home lessons is more than what they are being paid in school. So they will even give more focus to their lessons than the school. You get, so these are big issues. Now I'll give you this instance. I was at a program on Saturday where a state governor was talking about what he did. I mean, this is in Nigeria, so I'm just giving you a practical example. He said he noticed that because of the poor remuneration, not only that the remuneration is poor, they don't pay them on time. So in this country now, you have teachers who have not been paid for 2 months. You have teachers who, when school is on holiday, they don't pay them. So how do you expect them to survive within that period? So you notice that a lot of teachers were redeploying from Ministry of Education to other ministries because of the poor pay. And of course, they were being owed salaries for many months. And so at a point, he now decided to increase their pay. So he says in the state, they pay the teachers and doctors more than other people. So first, increase their pay. And then there were lots of benefits, that came with being a teacher. He now asked people to apply. In fact, he now opened it up, not only from your state, any teacher from anywhere, from any state will apply. And he said before they shut down that portal, about 30,000 people had applied to be teachers. Now, you also had people who had redeployed earlier to other ministries. Yeah. They were now asking to be brought back to education. So this is just a practical example. If you don't make something attractive or appealing, why would people want to go there? Why? Why? When we are seeing how the nation is, we are seeing the people that get rewarded. How many teachers have been, apart from some companies that actually take time to now say, okay, we are giving award to teachers and all that. We do shows, we do everything. We spend hundreds of millions of naira. We award things to politicians for doing this, for doing that. How many teachers have been awarded Have we awarded, giving awards, for their outstanding performance and all? Because our children see these things. Go and ask your children now, how many of them want to become teachers? You go abroad, you ask people, some of them will say, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a sixth grade teacher. They will even specify. But because they have seen that the teachers are suffering, you see the way your teacher performs, like Trex, you see the frustration on his face. Why will you want to become a teacher? Or will that teacher now want his own child to become a teacher? Of course not.